Hey, boys and girls. We are on day 3 of Soft C. Remember, we've been learning about how C can make the S sound, and we have used this little picture called Gentle Cindy to remind us that when C is followed by E, I, and Y, it makes the soft C sound. Now, next week, we'll talk more about the soft G sound, but I went ahead and drew Gentle Cindy for you. All right, find your day 3 paper or get a piece of notebook paper. Today, we're going to write some words. We're going to sort some words, and we are going to read a poem. Actually, I think I'm going to change the order. Let's sort the words and then let's write some words. Okay, so get your chart like this, or if you didn't print the chart, you can get a piece of paper and fold it. I call it hot dog style, which means you take the paper and you fold it like this, and then make 2 columns. On the left, we're going to have hard C making the K sound, and on the right, we're going to have soft C making the S sound. I'm going to say a word, and we are going to write it either on the soft C side or the hard C side. Remember, soft C is Gentle Cindy with E, I, and Y. So what would that leave over here? A, E, I, O, U, Y. Okay, so if it's got a, it's probably, or it's not probably, it's going to be on the opposite side. All right, first word, can. K-an. Do you hear k or s? Okay, k-an. You see what we're doing? All right, next word, club. Club. B. Okay. Next word, face. Ace. I hear an S, so it's that soft C. Ace. And I've got to have an E to make that A say its name, and that's also making the C sound like an S. Cape. Ape. A. Cape. All right. Rice. I. S. This is probably some of your favorite. Candy. Andy. And D. All right. Center. The center of the road or the center of the room. Center. Center. And then we'll do one more. Trace. I had a little boy in my class named Trace, but this is going to be the lowercase version, like you trace around something. Trace. So notice that all of these C's are followed by E, I, or Y. Actually, they're all followed by E in this situation. And then this, we've got A and U. All right, let's see if we can come up with one that has O. One that has O. What about cone? Okay. Cone. All right. Now let's move to writing our words and practicing our red words. All right, number 1. I see already I'm going to have a magic E. Number 1, brace. B-R-A-C-E. brace. Number 2, pull, ace. So it's the same ending. It rhymes. It's just got a different beginning sound. Pull, ace. All right. Number 3, cinch. Inch. Cinch. Number 4, cyclone. I cool own cyclone. We'll do one more. Center. We did that one earlier, but we'll do it again. Center. Center. All right. The red words for this week are listen and love. That will be on your test. Listen and love. And then our new ones are busy and tough. Listen, love, busy, and tough. Okay, the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to read this poem. Now, I know we haven't learned soft G yet, but I think, let's see, I see 3 words with soft G. So we will read those and we'll be even better with them next week. But we're going to go ahead and try, to use this poem this week. All right, so I see this word, this word, this word. Okay, so George, giraffes, and larger. And we're only going to read the first 2 stanzas. All right, we have talked about this before, but let's go over it again. In a book, the different parts are called paragraphs. In a poem, the different sections, does anybody remember what they're called? They're called stanzas. So this poem has 4 stanzas, and we're just going to read 1 and 2. And then you can read, you're going to read 3 and 4 to an adult. All right, let's zoom on in. All right, so I've got the highlighted words that have the soft G. I didn't highlight George more than once because it's redundant. Now we're going to have to read the soft C sounds too. We can do this. All right, let's start here. All right. Cecil and George were 2 giraffes who decided to run a race. Cecil was larger with legs that were longer, but George had a steadier pace. I'm going to stop just a second. Does this remind you of anything? It reminds me of Tortoise and the Hare because one's faster, but one continues to go. Let's see if that's what we're doing here. All their friends were excited to watch Cecil and George run the race. Everyone crowded around the track. It was hard to find a good place. All right. So these 2 giraffes are running a race. The next thing that I want to do is look at the rhyming words. So I see race and pace, giraffes and longer. Does giraffes and longer rhyme? No. So this poem has got 2 lines that don't rhyme and 2 that do. Excited and track, they don't rhyme, but race and place do rhyme. And race and place also rhyme with race and pace. Okay, I'm going to circle the rhyming words. Race, pace, race, place. Okay. You know what? I want to go ahead and read and see what happens. And then you can reread to an adult. Let's see. Cecil and George ran the track twice. They were very close indeed. Cecil was running as fast as he could, and George was racing with speed. When it was over, the race was a tie, and both George and Cecil had won. Now they race at least once a week because running and racing is fun. Running and racing are fun. So I was wrong. It wasn't like the tortoise and the hare. I just kind of got reminded of that at the beginning. All right, let's go through and circle the rest of the rhyming words. Let's see. So we've got twice, indeed, could, and speed. Indeed and speed. Tie, one, week, fun. Do you know what they are? One and fun. All right. That is the end of our lessons. And I will post what I want you to do tomorrow with these poems.